Hi guys, thank you for joining me again. This is Simone from SimoneNuffsaid.com. As you know, I am a certified sexual assault counselor. I'm also a survivor of childhood molestation and incest. And this month, October, being Domestic Violence and Violence Against Women's month that we observe it, I wanted to participate by educating and raising awareness surrounding sexual assault of any kind against women, boys, girls, and men. And the myth I want to talk to you about today is what I call myth number 7. It's the myth that rapists are non-white, meaning black, Latinos, Chinese, or any of those other minority groups in our society, that they are of a lower class and that the rapists are criminal type. The fact is, rapists that fit this myth, fit those descriptions, get prosecuted easier. However, a rapist can be anyone. It can be a policeman, it can be a clergyman, it can be a doctor, it could be a head of a corporation. Those people can be anyone, anywhere. It could be your spouse, your boyfriend, your girlfriend, anyone you know, your son, your daughter. It could be your best friend. It can be anybody. Once you say no to sexual interaction and they proceed with you, it is rape. Once you say no, clearly no, it is rape. So even if you're messing around with somebody and they decide, okay, well, you're messing around with this guy that may be a doctor or a lawyer or something like that, and he decided that he wants to go all the way with you and you said no, it is rape. It doesn't matter. It has no racial, no socioeconomic, no religious boundary. I know a lot of times in the church, as you know, the Catholic Church, there's a lot of reports of atrocities of rape against boys and girls, and there's been a lot of hush around it because there were laws protecting organizations or institutions such as churches and stuff, and it was never reported. But anybody that takes advantage of you in any way, especially if you said no, that's rape. Rape knows no boundaries, and so it doesn't have to be someone that fits the normal profile. So the myth again is that rapists are non-white, they are criminal, they're of lower socioeconomic status. There are a lot of very wealthy people that are having incestuous relationships with their children. I know of one story when I was in high school. There's a big steel factory where we live, and there was an executive, one of the top executives, was having sexual relations with his high school daughter. His wife, of course, wanted to keep her status, closed the door, turned away from it, and didn't say anything. They were rich, they were white, they were living in a very affluent neighborhood, and he was making 6 figures or more, and he was well respected where he was, and no one would assume or suspect that he would be molesting his child at home. So it's not minorities only that commit these crimes, and even though those minorities are more easily prosecuted, rape can be anyone. It knows no boundaries. I want to thank you for tuning in. I want to ask you to go to my website, www.SimoneNuffsaid.com. go under the resource page, and you will see some resources available to you to report these crimes, to assess if you're going through something like this. And there are outlets that you can make reports anonymously. You could make reports and get some help for your situation, counseling, you can get legal representation, all of that. So please pass this video on. Thank you for tuning in. Make right choices. If you are a victim or someone you love is a victim, please speak up. And also, even if you've never been through anything like this is October, the month that we participate in education and raising awareness around domestic violence, sexual violence against women, and any kind of victim group. So please get involved, even if it's just to pass out a flyer, even if it's just to post this video to your website or to your social media page. I want to thank you again. Make right choices and live your best life. Know that you have a voice and you have advocates waiting in the wings for you. Enough said.